This short practice is done lying on your back and is designed to gently support the low back through small, easeful movements and a steady awareness of the breath. The intention is not to stretch deeply, but to create a sense of space and comfort in the body. Keep the range of motion small and stay within a pain-free experience. If something doesn't feel right, skip it or ease out of it. You're always welcome to rest at any point. Pausing and resting can allow the body to soften and release tension. You might like to have a small folded blanket to support the back of your head, and perhaps a small pillow nearby for additional support during this practice. Let's begin. We'll begin lying down on our backs with our knees bent and our feet comfortably placed on the floor. Take a moment to arrive. Make a few adjustments so that you can be 5 or 10% more comfortable. Invite your body to settle a bit more by taking a few slow breaths in through the nose and sigh them out the mouth. Each exhalation an invitation to settle and soften. The first movement we'll explore will be pelvic tilts. Very small movements in the low back and pelvic region. Bring awareness to the lower back. Begin by bringing awareness to the low back and gently pressing the low spine into the floor, feeling the slight movement in the pelvis as you do this. Lift the lower back gently away from the floor, and then back and forth between those two movements. Gently press the low back down, gently lift just the low back, feeling the gentle rocking of the pelvis as it moves front to back. Gently lifting the low back, gently pressing the low back down. We'll add a little breath coordination. Next time your pelvis and low back is gently pressed into the floor, pause there. Find your inhalation and start to lift the low back gently. Next time you exhale, press the low back down. Inhale, lift the low back slightly off the ground. And exhale, press the low back down. 1 or 2 more with your breath. Inhale, lift low back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press gently, and then relax the low back, the weight of the pelvis anchoring you, the breath guiding you. Next, we'll draw the right knee in towards the body. Take a hold of the right knee with both hands and straighten the arms, holding the knee. We'll continue holding the knee throughout this entire movement. We'll add a little breath awareness with these movements. So inhale here. Exhale, lightly engage your belly muscles as you pull your knee in towards your body. Inhale, send the knee forward. And exhale, pull the knee in. Very small movements, Knee moving away from the body as you inhale. Knee drawing in as you exhale. Feeling the sensations of the right side of your low spine as you do this movement. Next time you exhale, right knee comes in, and then relax that foot down on the ground and rest. Take a breath in and a breath out. Sensing the right side of your low back. Sensing the left side of your low back. Next, we'll bring the left knee in towards the body, holding the left knee with both hands, straightening the arms, feeling the knee slightly move away from the body. And inhale. Exhale, draw the left knee in towards the body, any amount that's comfortable. Inhale, send the knee away, the arms straighten. Exhale, gently pull the leg in. Continue, inhale, knee away. Exhale, knee towards body. Feel the low belly engaging. Inhale, knee moves away. One or two more. Awareness to the sensations in the left side of your low back. Keep that left knee in towards the body. Gently lift the right knee up and in. Right hand holding the right knee. Left hand holding the left knee. Do the same movements here with both legs. Inhale, knees move just slightly away from the body as the arms straighten. Exhaling, pulling both knees in towards the body. Inhale, knees move slightly away. Exhale, pull the knees in. Feel these subtle pelvic tilts as your knees move away. The low back slightly lifts, and as the knees pull in, the low back slightly flattens into the floor. Last one. And then stay in this 2-knee squeeze. Gently rock side to side, massage the low back muscles. Just moving in any way that feels nice. Breathing in and breathing out, inviting the body to settle. Gently place the left foot back on the earth and then the right foot back on the earth. Arms at your sides. Adjust your shoulders so that they're slightly tucked down away from your ears. We'll move next into hip lifts, or what's called bridge pose. So place your feet a little bit closer to your hips. Just move them in maybe a couple inches. All 10 toes facing forward. Feel the weight in your feet, and then start to press into your feet. Lift your hips and your low back off of the earth just a little bit. This might be enough for you today. If it feels okay, you can start to lift your mid back and maybe even your upper back off of the earth. Lifting the hips, pressing into the feet. Pause here, take an inhale. And exhale, lower yourself back down slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, landing the entire spine back on the ground. And then continue to do this with your breath. You'll inhale and start to lift your hips, your low back, middle back, upper back. Exhale, lower down all the way to the earth. Feel the support beneath you. 1 or 2 more times through, going at your own pace, only lifting as much as is comfortable for you today. Exhale to lower down. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Pause and rest here for a moment. Slow breath in through the nose. Gentle sigh out the mouth. The next movement we'll explore will be gentle hip range of motion, preparing for a spinal twist. Walk your feet wider than your hips. If you're on a yoga mat, about mat width distance apart. The knees will gently move to the right, back through center, and over to the left. We'll do this a few times, just moving just enough so that you feel a nice range of motion for the hips. A little bit of gentle stretching for the low back. Breathing slowly and steadily. If you'd like, you can let your neck follow the movement of your knees for these last few rounds. As your knees move to the left, your head can turn to the left. Gaze back up, and then let your head drop over to the right. And then come back up through center. Walk your feet back in so that they're actually in line, touching. Your knees are going to also be touching. We'll set up for a supine spinal twist. I'll recommend that pillow that's nearby to place that underneath both knees as you turn your knees off to the right. So depending on your spinal range of motion here, you may want that pillow underneath the right knee. The other option is you can have the pillow in between your legs and let your legs fall to the right. Remembering to honor where your body is in this moment. And only go as far into your twist as is comfortable. Noticing if you can still breathe slowly and steadily. Adjust your arms and your head so that they feel supported and relaxed. Just take 1 or 2 breaths here. Next time you breathe out, just start to feel your abdominal muscles lightly contracting. And then inhale, bring your knees back up through center. Place that pillow on the opposite side. Before we move to the next side for our spinal twist, draw one knee and then the other knee in towards your chest. Gently squeeze the knees towards the body. Perhaps rocking a little bit side to side. Take a nice breath in through the nose and sigh it gently out the mouth. Place both feet back on the ground. Feet together, knees together. And then gently drop your knees off to the left. The pillow can rest underneath the left leg, or you can place that pillow between the knees. Okay, wherever your spinal range of motion feels most supported here. Adjust your arms and shoulders for more ease. And then welcome a few slow, steady breaths here in this spinal twist. Next time you exhale, lightly engage your abdominal muscles. And inhale, draw your knees back in towards the center, feet on the ground. One more time if you'd like, both knees in towards the chest, gently rocking. And we'll place both feet back on the ground just as we started, placing one or both hands on the belly. We'll close our practice today with a couple slow breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. This completes our practice today for low back relief. Take as much time as you need here, resting, observing your breath, and being grateful for this time you spent taking care of your body. Come back to this practice anytime you need a little relief for the low back.